Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we got the showcase for Keiss now that he got his C90 and his rework. We're gonna go over what exactly he got via his changes and whatnot, and of course use him in a team comp just to show off like how well he actually performs in an actual team, because normally with Keiss, a lot of players tend to use him as a call ability, especially for his LD call ability, because that Brave Leak debuff that gets inflicted onto the enemies is actually really nice, especially if you plan on going into the chase sequence with your team. So, you know, to actually have him in team comps might be a little bit different, especially depending on one, the fight, and then two, what type of team comp you got going on. May or may not be a positive for your overall team, but we'll talk about his changes here in just a bit. If you guys do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content. Let me know what you guys think about Keiss so far. For those who have his LD weapon or just picked up his LD weapon with the banner that got released. Let me know what you guys think about him so far with his C90 and his overall changes. Now let's go ahead and we are going to use the C65 on Garnet, and then we shall let's go into BT. Why not? Because why not, right? Let's enjoy Garnet for how good she is. So with Keiss, with his rework, his skill 1 got additional HP dumps, now being a total of 3. He is able to recover Brave in between those HP attacks, and even including the last one or after his last HP attack. Because normally whenever characters are able to recover Brave in between HP attacks, they normally don't recover the final one or after the final one. So for Keiss to actually have that is actually a pretty positive thing to have, which is not a bad thing. We're going to go ahead and use C65 here, and I'll explain why I'm using it before using his skill 2, because his C65 is able to recover one use of his skill 2, but I'll explain here in just a bit. So not too bad of a change with his skill 1. His skill 2 is the one that got a big upgrade, because aside from the 2 HP dumps that he now deals and he's able to recover Brave after the first HP attack, they extended the smash support buff to 8 instead of the 1. So that smash support buff is pretty much the buff that he grants to a character using his skill 2 that is able to make said character that you chose launch. So, and previously it was only a 1 action buff and that's it. But the fact that they extended it up to 8 actions is insane in my opinion. But you know what? I will not complain at all, because having the ability to actually launch that many times without anything to stop you, unless the enemy does not let you launch at all, is actually pretty fire, and I will not complain to having the ability to launch that many times. So very nice change to his skill 2. I mean, there's nothing much else I can say about it. Now, with his LD extension, when it comes to his LD boards, they made it so that now if you have him on the team, he now starts off with the Brave Leak debuff from his LD ability now starts off onto the enemies for 3 actions, which is really good. So if you are planning to immediately start launching the enemies as soon as the fight begins, then that is going to be a nice addition to actually have for trying to do those launch comps and whatnot. So it's very nice. And his LD ability is now able to deal 4 HP dumps in total. Let's go ahead and use his LD abilities. Very nice. All right, with Garnet, we are going to use we're gonna go ahead and use LD because it's about to expire actually. Now with his EX and his C65 with extension equipped, his EX ability now deals 4 HP dumps in total, and previously it used to deal split HP damage. They changed that to 4 HP damage, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and use, I want to use EX, but I need to go ahead and use skill 1 because I need to increase the ore for B. So I do not want to get smacked by Lufeni orb. Okay, now we actually are going to have to use this Warrior of Light call only because it's about to hit me with an AoE attack. Or B is, not A. A will probably hit me with one afterwards. All right, then we shall use skill 2. Very nice. Now, the other change, aside from what I mentioned already, with his EX extension, is that now, while you have the Selkie Soul and the At the Ready buff active, it changes his chase attack, Selkie Chase plus Brave and Selkie Chase plus HP into their plus versions, which is pretty good. So basically, the changes with that is that now the Brave version of Selkie Chase plus sets non-broken targets Brave to 0, which is a big plus. He has a gravity effect with that Chase Brave attack, which is really good. Really good, actually. And it does come in handy in those situations where, let's say, the enemy is preventing you from dishing out any type of Brave attack, then having that will actually be a pretty positive thing to have. So let's go ahead and actually, no, me aim for you. Let's use skill 2 on Garnet because we are going to go ahead and launch, or go into burst phase, excuse me. And hopefully we are able to knock out B. So let's go ahead and go into the BT phase. And then the Selkie Chase plus HP basically does what the Selkie Chase plus Brave does, except that it doesn't have that gravity effect, but it is still recovering Brave to the party based on 80% of the Omax Brave. The Brave version is 100%, but the HP version is 80%. But it also adds the HP attack that it does, and it does also inflict the 6 actions of the fitted enfeeblement debuff to all enemies whenever you use either the Brave or HP version. So not too shabby. Can't complain at all about that. All right, and let the chase sequence begin. And then finally, with his C65, they increase the party attack up effect that his C65 provides by 10%, now being a total of 20, and also, while you are in the air, you are going to be getting a 20% chase HP damage delta, which is really solid. That is more. That's just going to be more HP dams, HP dumps, not dams, in general, that you are going to be dishing now. So very nice. And his C65 did get extended by 2 actions, now being a total of 5. So yeah, very good overall changes. I'm curious to know what you guys think about the changes and whatnot with his C90 and his rework down in the comments section below. And yeah, let's hope that I do not die with because of the orb. Even though, if I'm not mistaken, isn't this orb survivable? I don't know. Let's find out. Watch it not be, and I get destroyed. Right. Let's use the... Let's actually use Holy Prayer. We do still have the Warrior of Light call active, so... And her BT effect is going to go off too while in the BT phase, which is good. Okay, let's use skill 2 for that damage. We got the chase. Okie doke. BT effect goes off. Boom, 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 baby. Ooh, we may actually knock it out. Kind of hope we do. Nice. And bloop. And bloop. Oh, yeah, it's going to go down. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Alexander. Follow-up attack thingy. Not really a follow-up, but I guess trap in a way? I don't know. Come on, Garnet. Knock it out. Knock it out, baby. Yeah, it's gone. Sweet. 11 mil. Very, very nice. Okay, we're gonna have to launch this thing so that we can get the what you call it? So we get the summon ready, and then we're gonna go into the summon. Actually, technically we don't have to, because it is Lu's next turn. And I could just use an ability to increase the orb. Yeah, that's no point. Yeah, there's definitely no point. This thing's about to die anyways. Let's use LD and we should knock it out. Nice. And we'll finish it off with LD because we're bullies like that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about Keiss down in the comment section below. Are you happy with his improvements and whatnot? And of course, if you guys did enjoy the showcase, gameplay, whatever, let me know. Like the video and subscribe for future Opera Omnia content. I can't even talk. Yeah. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate the love as always. And I will catch you guys in the next one. I actually got a better score too.